Hey guys, this is Aquila. So in honor of Jupiter moving into Libra September 9th until next year October 17, I'm doing a special letting all of you guys know how this is going to affect all of you guys and all of your sun signs as well. So let's talk about this transit. I'm in New York City, Brooklyn, recording this video in the park right now. So I hope you guys like the trees and the green that I'm giving you at the moment with some nature. So let's talk about this. So this is going to bring a focus on your relationships. Everybody out there, your personal relationships, your business relationships are going to be a prime focus for the next year. So how we balance those relationships in our lives with the other and ourself. How is it that your perception of relationship, harmony, balance, beauty in your intimate relationships are also going to be affected for the next year. So also being open to expanding and understanding your life through studying, traveling, the world of art and design, love and friendship and partnership, the rhythms of music and dancing, social issues, and also science, listening and sharing and also receiving in your relationships. This is going to be a focus with this transit. So let's talk about this. Libra is an air sign. Libra is all about communication, and it likes beautiful things in life, and it likes harmony. So communication and partnership is going to be a main focus. Libra is a cardinal air sign, so basically it starts a lot of things. But the thing about Libra is moving forward, it needs a push. Jupiter is a fire sign planet. Fire means passion and action and movement. So Jupiter is ruled by Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is all about moving and shaking and traveling and learning through expanding its mind through different philosophies and different practices and religions and cultures and ways of life. So this is really going to be a real big time for people to understand how is it that they relate to others in terms of their partnerships and philosophies of life, and how they adapt those things into their life as well. So what happens when Jupiter meets Libra, Venus? So what happens when Jupiter meets Libra? Well, when Jupiter steps into the sign of Libra, it really is going to be all about balance. Balancing is key because Jupiter is an expansive planet, and Jupiter is going to expand anything that it touches, and Libra is all about balance and harmony and partnership. So are the relationships in your life aligned with your present morals and the value systems that you hold at this moment? Not your past, not what happened 10 years ago, right now. Are your past conditionings interfering into the personal relationships that you have in your life right now? So what have you learned about yourself in your relationships from October 2009 until September 2012? And also from February 2014 to November 2015. Reflect back on what was happening in your life around that time, and you can see how this transit is going to be affecting your relationships with other people as well. So the next year is going to really bring a really big change in the way you're going to be looking at these relationships in your life, whether it be a marriage or a partnership, whether it's business or just personal, or just the way that you kind of look at yourself in your relationships with other people. So there's an opportunity for fairness here. If there's been any type of imbalance in your relationships and that needs to be reanalyzed or looked into differently, this is going to be a really good time for some of you out there to really get the focus of that, to really look into it as well. So releasing any fears and insecurities in relationships is also going to be another one. Negotiations, message, using social media to expand your money and also your love matters is also going to be a focus for a lot of you out there that have any planets in Libra, or any of these degrees that are going to be touching or any of the degrees that are going to be touched by this transit with your planets in Libra as well. So you're all going to be going through a shift. We all are, but specifically those that also have these planets in Libra as well. So also too, expanding air and fire. When these elements work together, they expand, they help each other grow. Instead of really not complementing each other, they really help with the growth process of a lot of transformation in someone's life. So what are the lower vibrations of this element of Jupiter going into Libra. Excuse me, the camera's shaky. I'm holding it up, trying to get you guys a good angle right now. So what are the lower levels and the lower vibrations of this transit that we can have along with this as well? You can look out for a little bit of vain and superficial relationships is also going to be highlighted as well. Laziness and indecisiveness is another trait of a Libra. And it can magnify that as well in your life if you are probably a little indecisive about things, or if you feel as though you don't make your decisions straight to the point, you take time to weigh them. This might magnify that as well. So indulging in too much sweets, whatever your idea of sweets is, this is going to be a time where you're going to be looking at that, and you're probably going to have a lot more interest in indulging in those sweet things in your life. Procrastination or denial. So if any of you guys have been going through any type of procrastinating process where you feel like you want to do something but it hasn't really been happening for you, this is going to be a time where you get to put that to work. Libra is air. It's all about action with communication. So social media is going to be a really big part of this as well. So whatever you give with this transit, you will receive back. Remember that, because Jupiter only works if you work, and it's going to be in Libra, so it wants you to be fair in everything that you're doing. So what are going to be the topics with this transit happening? Equality for a lot of people in relationships, equality in terms of seeing another side to the same situation in your life, but also in it from a different perspective as well, looking at it differently, because Libra is all about the other and partnership and understanding the other person in their partnerships. They sacrifice a lot for their partnerships to make it work. So this is going to be a focus and a highlight with this transit happening as well. So if any of you guys are artists, digital illustrators, jewelry painters, dancers, performers, actors, musicians, photographers, fashion workers, writers, professors, teachers, lawyers, I mean, I can go on, seeking direction in partnership or trying to find a business partnership that works well with you, this transit is really going to help with that as well. So if there's been anything in the partnerships that you've been wanting to change in these dynamics with your work as well, this is going to be a really good time for this transit to help you to balance that as well. So let's talk about how this transit is going to be affecting the different signs in the different areas of their life. The first sign I'm going to start with is the sign of Aries. So Aries, this transit of Venus in Libra is going to be affecting your one-on-one partnerships and relationships with other people. You're going to be relating more to other people and understanding yourself more through other people as well. So relationships with others, balance, intimate friendships and relationships, love, dating, and also legal matters and negotiating things. If you're having any legal trouble, this is going to be something that is going to be highlighted with this transit and helping you to deal with things in a fair manner and a calm manner. So remember the lower vibrations of this element and try not to actually have your fire energy be riled up by all this air as well. So Taurus, this is going to be affecting you in your work environment, your school courses, learning and developing your skills, budgeting and accounting, your money, your responsibilities, your health habits. How are your health habits? How are you practicing your health habits? Where does it need balance in your life? Taurus, being practical, but also being very flexible with your money, understanding how to work that, and being of service, but being of service to people that appreciate you, finding work that actually works for you, that you appreciate, that you actually feel like you're getting some type of satisfaction from that element as well. So Gemini, this is going to be affecting you in your love relationships, children relationships, your relationships and how you view children, what you do in your pastime, Gemini. How is it that you express yourself to your loved ones, and how is it that you have fun, Gemini? How is it that you really express the love and the joy in your life? So really about how you express yourself and letting go of fear of judgment of what other people are going to think or say about you. Your creative talents are going to be fostering. This is going to be a really good time for what gives you balance, whether it's love and play. This is going to be a focus for a lot of you Geminis out there. And connecting with what you love. I would say for Geminis out there, you guys been going through it with the Saturn in your opposite sign. So really finding a balance in relationships and or finding a middle ground in relationships that help you better in your life. So Cancers, balance in your home and your emotional security is going to be a focus with this transit. Your domestic matters, your past and your present, of course. Who do you consider your family, Cancer? This is going to be a focus with this transit. And your relationships with women, the relationship you have with women and mother, or people that are women from your past, any woman that's had any type of influence in your upbringing, this is going to be something as well. And family of origin, just domestic matters, anything that has to do with the home environment, excuse me, will be a focus for you Cancers. My book dropped, give me a minute. Yeah, okay. It's a really sunny day. I'm trying to give you guys as best sun as I can right now. So yeah, so this is going to be a really big focus for you Cancer with your home environment, how you're looking at that as well. So for Leos, this is going to be affecting your communication. How have you been communicating with people, Leo? How have you been expanding your mind and learning different things? This is going to be really good for learning a skill and communicating that skill, connecting more to your environment that you're a part of. If you have any siblings, cousins, family members, this is probably going to be a really good time where you're going to be communicating with them a lot more, traveling with them, or just in general, just meeting new people in your environment that's going to help you broaden your horizon or just your outlook on certain things in life. So school and learning is going to be something as well, and just traveling for leisure and traveling to learn things for philosophy and to change things in your life, or just to have a different outlook on them as well. So Virgo, this transit is going to be all about a balance of your wants, your needs, and your desires. How do you balance all of that with your income and the way you make money? How is it that a new job or a change in jobs or job situations can probably something that can change with regards to your finances? How can that change the relationships that you're going to have with other people? So this transit is going to bring that into effect for you. So there's a big responsibility here, Virgo, and you guys are the workhorse of it. So there's a possibility for a new job for some of you Virgos out there. A rise or a promotion as well can come in within the year. More networking is also possible for a lot of you Virgos. More business partnership if you're looking for an alliance with another person that is going to be suitable for your business. It's going to be a very good time for that. Any type of marriage, any type of partnership, any type of divorce that you probably are going through will probably take a little bit more magnitude in your life at this moment as well. And also let's talk about your love life regarding your intimacy and sex and joint partnership and how you deal with intimacy. How is it that your intimacy can actually be broadened or opened more, and you expressing those things that you feel that you need from a relationship and the things that you want in a relationship as well. So Libra, you're the next one. You are the prime focus of this transit. Jupiter is coming to your home. You are the focus. So house of balance of self. For any of you Libras that have wanted balance in your life, balance in your relationships, balance in your partnerships, balance in every element of your life, Jupiter will give you the push and the drive that you finally need for that. So if you're interested in anything, in learning and exploring and teaching and traveling and letting go of things and just moving on, remember, Jupiter is fire. It is concerned more about the present and the future, not the past. So any of you Libras that have probably been living in the past with things, this is a time that this transit will smooth it out for you, help you understand what you need to let go of, and so you can move forward. So also too, to speak up in the relationships that a lot of you Libras are going to be having, speak up more about what you want, because this transit is going to make you want to express yourself in a very different manner. And if you find yourself getting a little bit fiery, take some steps back and just reflect on a lot of the things from your past. Remember, at the beginning of the video, I gave dates to go back to. If you go back into the beginning of the video, you'll notice the dates and check to see what was happening with you in your life around those times, and you'll know exactly where it is that you need to pinpoint these changes.